Good morning, YouTube. I'm doing part 2 of this live before I go to the doctor. But yes, yesterday I did part 1, and this is part 2 of losing my daughter, Kaya Meredith. I left off at the part of going to Columbus with my dad. So this is not going to be long because I'm going to do a part 3. Every day I'm going to do a part till I conclude the series. But yes, I had lost a daughter, and it took me about a year because I really stayed to myself. I didn't talk to nobody. People were calling. I wasn't taking no calls. I changed my telephone number. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I told my Aunt Barb what had happened, and and then she talked to my sister, and my sister called me and asked me was I okay, and she wanted to know everything that was going on. So I didn't want her to hear nothing secondhand, so I told her everything because she had a lot of questions, and she asked me who the father was, and I wouldn't tell her. I said it's not important. And she kept asking me. She wanted to know, and I'm like, no, I'm not telling you that. I said you don't need to know all that. And she's like, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to tell me anything. Shoot, you so corny. I said, you still do that. You've been doing that since we was kids. She said, I just want to know who the father is. Shoot. I was like, oh, but I never did tell her. So I guess she wouldn't ask Aunt Barb, and I think Aunt Barb told her because I wasn't going to tell her. Well, anyway, I told her, and she had a lot of questions. She wanted to know this. She wanted to know history, how long we was together. She wanted to know everything. I said, Tuffy, you is a nosy. She wanted to know my food cravings because I know when she was pregnant with my nephew, she had me, my aunt, all of us running all over Cleveland trying to find fried green tomatoes because she ate a whole bunch of fried green tomatoes. She drove us nuts. Well, anyway, the cravings that I had with my daughter was she loved, I used to buy that green tea, the Arizona green tea. She loved that. She loved pork. And her father was Muslim. That was a sign of rebellion right there. I said, I didn't eat pork before I got pregnant. And I was waking up and I'm like, I want pork fried. I don't even eat rib. I didn't eat pork chops. And I bought cases of sausage and Bob Evans sausage. That was like, and she did not like vegetables. She did not. And if I tried to eat a salad, I was a salad eater. It would make me sick. And I was like, and I was telling a friend of mine, my sister, to Latanya, about it. I said, damn, I'm craving all this crazy shit, and I have to eat ice cream every night. And she was like, Chris, she said, you're pregnant. I was like, and it didn't dawn on me why I was sick all the time, and all of this, and I wasn't feeling good. I was always in pain, and I was like, oh God. I said, I didn't need that. And come to find out, me and my cousin, we went and took a pregnancy. We went and got a pregnancy test, and I was like, this is not what I need right now. But it is what it is. Well, anyway, my neighbor, I told her about it, so she went and cooked all this food. She made this applesauce cake, and I said, oh, we used to eat this as kids. I said, you done it now. And she made these Texas style sweet potatoes. Oh my God. They were so good. And Thanksgiving, her daughter came in from Jersey, and she cooked all. I was helping her cook. I prepped the food and she was cooking because I came over her house and I was cutting up all the stuff, and she went ahead and she just cooked everything. So I had cut up the sweet potatoes, I cut up the onions, the peppers, and all of that. They shredded the cheese and all that. I did all that, and all she had to do when she came home from work, all she had to do was start cooking. So I locked her house up, set the alarm, and I went back to my house. So when she came off of work that night, she could start cooking. So she cooked all night long. And she said it was much easier like that. So the next day was Thanksgiving, and she cooked all this food. You talking about somebody that ate like a pig? I was eating ham. I didn't even eat potato salad. I didn't eat that, but I was eating it that day. I ate potato salad. I was dipping my ham in the potato salad, and oh my God, she had corn pudding. She had, people was bringing like dishes over there. It was just so much food, and she packed up all this food for me to take home, and I was like, oh my God. Then they had like a service at St. James, so we all went to the service at St. James that day. And I was still, and then all of a sudden I had this thing in my stomach. I was like, oh, I said, she about to do me dirty. And I had to pass gas, and I couldn't move fast enough, and I just let it rip. So Pastor was like, he stops talking. He was like, I was like, oops, excuse me. I was trying to walk out. So everybody in the church just started laughing. I said, Lord, I hope it don't stink. I hope it don't stink, because they ain't going to never let me let that down. And I said, oh, God. But I'm going to go ahead and end this live. And we're going to do a part 3 about that. Okay, y'all have a happy Tuesday. And we'll do it again tomorrow. Bye.